And hello everybody, NGM here, and we are back for another episode of Let's Build Disneyland 1956, and today we are going to be filling in the Phantom Boat Lagoon. Now, some of you might not know what this lagoon actually is. This basically predates the motorboat cruise, which was later implemented in the later decades. But this also goes by the name of the least ridden ride in all of Disneyland history. This ride had so many problems in its operation days, and it was just a mess. But as you can see over here now, Autopia is all finished. I have all the trees, I have all the foliage, I have all the landscaping, I have all the light poles up and ready, and I even have the entrance to the Phantom Boat Lagoon set up right here, ready to go. So in this episode, we are going to be mainly focusing on filling in the lagoon and working on these islands. So, without further ado, let's hope that this is the level that the water has to be. So, otherwise, I'm gonna have to do some serious editing with the water levels. Hopefully, this is right. All right. Alright, now before we fill the rest, I kind of want to go back on my picture here of the entrance and kind of get an idea. Because there is one of those little docks to keep the boats in line. So I think the best block to represent that will be one of these. And let's go. So it's like that. Let's make it more. I don't know if this is the correct water level, to be honest. Which might complicate things a little bit. If we remove these, just as a quick reference, I want to see what it looks like one level higher. I also want to see if by doing it this way I can give off an illusion. Yeah, I might have to do it this way. Because the one block down is not high enough. Is what I kind of feared. Alright, so what I've done is that I kind of had to jump cut a little here because I had to reteach myself how to use the replace command for world edit, as you know, I haven't done this in a long time. And so I filled it all in with dirt. Now, why dirt and not like blue wool like this? Well, using the dirt, it shows that, or it gives off the illusion that it was freshly dug out, because you know the bottom at the time period is probably still sand. So yeah, so let's go back to filling up. Now, I'm sure I can just use world edit again just to fill this up with water, but you know, sometimes I like using older methods rather than just world editing everything in. I don't know, it feels like a more personal accomplishment when you do things. Sometimes do things the old way, but in comparison to what I just had to do, there are exceptions to that. So, and I mean, it doesn't take that long to fill up something that's 1 block high with water. Hell, I might even go back and dig in another... go back and make this lagoon a little bit deeper rather than just 1 block. But to make the filling the water easier for me doing it this way, I kind of have to have that 1 block. And I just got rid of my water. Alright, we good? Oh no, they're still flowing right here. Alright. The Phantom Boat Lagoon has been filled. So now I want to sort of decorate this with some of these. Alright, we're starting to get somewhere. I might make changes to this actually, just to make it flow a bit nicer. Alright, so I probably should have done this beforehand, but let's start working on the island. Or on the first island, I should say. Alright, and I guess while we're on this subject, might as well do this to the rest of them. Looks like we're gonna have to drain this one. Which, I mean, to be perfectly honest, we can have this one filled up. It doesn't actually make a difference. So now, actually, I'm gonna start with this one since it looks like to be the easiest. It's kind of just like a flat little strip of land. So I'm gonna bold out these edges. And this should fill up the rest. Like so. Alright. Might as well at this point get my decorating materials. And let's do this side while we're on it. Boom. Alright, now I like to put my leaves on the corners. There's going to be a lot of them there. Then outline the rest with tall grass or just grass. Alright, then I am seeing a little bit of brush. They're not actually trees, but more like big bushes. There's one there. One about there. Then it looks like there is a tree about here, as well as another one right about there. Then this kind of just like a stick like that. Okay. So we're going to do that one up like that. We're actually... No, that's too big. We're probably just going to leave that one like that. Have all these bushes. Want them to stand out from the rest. There's one right there. Kind of just like scattered all over here. And then there's a tree. Seeing this one's a bigger one. It's kind of taller. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Not really liking that. There's really not a lot to these trees. You know, since they're like practically brand new, freshly planted. So we'll just do something like that. Then there's a smaller one here. Like so. This was supposed to be a bush. I'll just do one of these. Alright, then I'm just gonna get some tall grass in here. And boom, that is that is the first island. Nothing really to it. Then of course there's this bigger one, which is, I see, a little bit steeper. So now that we have an idea of how we're going to do these islands, I'm going to bring it up more. I'm going to do a steady oval shaping on it. Okay, and then this can go up one more, and this can be 2 blocks wide. And this should cover up the rest of it. gonna shave this down. This. There, it has a little bit more shape, it's not as cute as it was. Alright, so let's get to decorating this one. And this is all I'm going to do for this video, because this is pretty much all that this attraction has for going for it. It's just a plain lake with some islands, some foliage on it. Rides are not that interesting compared to today's standards, back then. I mean, of course, back then this was probably the greatest thing ever. We're going to have our carpet. Alright, now for the extra foliage such as this. Kind of randomly place these here and there. I have seen a lot over on this side though. And up around this corner. Not really over here. And I have seen few trees. Guess that one of them's up here. I'm gonna place one there. And we're gonna place one right here. So another branch. This one is only for it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now for the last island. It's kind of like a miniature version of the island we just did. Let's do this. I guess that's actually going to fill up the rest. I am going to put some there. That's just the kind of direction that it goes up in. Just going to really unique carpet over here. Some of you might be wondering why I'm using carpet for decorating landscaping. Well, as you can see up here, it does a pretty good job, especially when you're down here. The extra dark green really pops out and it really adds a little more detail to the landscaping. Alright, so let's have do my base decorating. There'll be a lot of leaves over here. And of course the carpet. Right now, it looks like there's just 3 trees, one here. Slight bigger one there. And a small one there and a half blue. Let's add a few more random tall grass there. Otherwise, that should be it. This is it. This is the Phantom Boat Lagoon. I know it's not much, but you know, what can you do? It was the least ridden ride for a reason, although I could do one more thing. I don't feel like experimenting with that. But yeah, that is it. I know not the most interesting episode, but the Phantom Boat Lagoon is pretty much complete. Boom. We just finished an attraction right there. So now we basically have everything done for Tomorrowland except for the Skyway Station. I'm still figuring out the angle confliction between this station and the Fantasyland station over here. As you can see, I have Fantasyland all outlined up there. And apart from landscaping around here, which I'll probably just do off screen because, you know, that's not the most interesting stuff, Tomorrowland is really getting close to completion. It's been a very long road, and I want to thank every one of you for joining me on this road. That is all I have for you guys today, so as always, leave a like if you enjoyed, and leave a like if you like my new suit. It's gray now. It's not blue, it's gray. And of course, I already said that. And of course, subscribe for more future content, and I will see you guys in the next one.